Hi, I'm Dave Epstein. Welcome to this edition of Growing Wisdom, and today we're talking about germinating carrots and how difficult it can be. Behind me, I have this miscanthus, which it's last year's. It's, nice and crispy. So the birds can go in here and use this for nest making. Yeah, you've got some new growth coming up underneath it. I have not cut this back yet, but I'm going to show you how I use this to get my carrots to germinate. I love this stuff because it's basically weed-free and it's free mulch. I'm a little late doing this year, but when you get this all cut, and I'll cut this, especially like, the tops where the grass flowers were, and, you can chop this up nice and fine. This works really well as kind of a weed barrier, but it also works well very lightly to help germinate the carrots. Let me get this cut down. We'll put it in a pile and I'll show you what I do. You can see here I've used a little bit of straw from last year. We also have some of the new stuff that I just got here. And, the hard thing about the carrots is that they germinate in, 14 to 21 days. And the soil has to be kept evenly moist. They can't be too deep. So I basically just sprinkle a little bit of carrot seeds down there. And then that's a little heavy for spacing. So if those all germinate, I'm in trouble. But I kind of just move it around like this. And then I put a little bit of this on there, just like this. Not heavy, just enough to keep that moisture in. And you can see here where I did it, you can see this is just a couple weeks ago. You can see the little carrots germinating. I accidentally got a kohlrabi in there. But you can see that the carrots are germinating. There's another one coming up right there, a couple more over here. So I think by covering the soil with some of this, it just helps with germination. And you can actually see that the soil stays a little moister. So I've got, if you're wondering, there's radishes there, there's my peas, there's the kohlrabi, and I accidentally put some kohlrabi in there, but those are easy to pull out. We did a video on asparagus mulching as well. So, you can use this old grass to definitely use it as mulch. And the other thing I could do with this is, and I will, I can obviously do it nicer than this, but I can put it between the peas here, and that will be another good way to mulch. So you can use it as mulch and also to keep the soil evenly moist and to start some seedlings, especially like carrots that need that moisture in order to germinate. This is a few weeks later. You can see we've got some germination here, but where it's a little heavier, the germination rate was a lot higher. So didn't work as well with the finer stuff, worked better with the coarser stuff, just FYI. And now we wait. I'll thin them out a little bit. And you got some amara back there, by the way, kohlrabi. And one of the things I like in this area are the radishes, which are beginning to radish. Look at that. If you want to get carrots to germinate, you've got to keep them evenly moist, and using a little bit of a mulch like those ornamental grasses, the little pieces of it that I showed you, definitely works well. For Growing Wisdom, I'm Dave Epstein.